Well, that was unexpected. Nagano's 1-0 up, the slight underdog, the guy that's been bested by Isildur in many big tournament finals. And he's also playing his United States Forces. What do you make about that, Finn?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe he wants to make this a best of 5. Make this go the whole distance.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Go Nagano, go, says Smarty in chat. USF, let's go, baby, says Looney. I'm all about that hype. And we know it's Commander Terminator. We know there's a few little vetoes, but that hasn't affected United States. They have their full array of commanders available. Rifle Company, Airborne, and also Recon Support. That's a pretty strong loadout, Finn.
It certainly is, and Isildur's packing the Lightning Ward Doctrine, Blitzkrieg Doctrine, and the Assault Support Doctrine again, which he... no, it was picked by Nagano in the last game, but not by Isildur, so it's still in play.
That's right. I'm going to eat a pancake, Finn. I want you to carry the start of Game 2 for me.
I'll try my best. So we've got... we've got Nagano choosing for the unusual pick of USF forces, especially on a map like Amelie Fields. It tends to be better for the longer range, more slugged out forces, but we've also seen them be pretty effective. There are some good flanking routes, and I wonder if he's going to choose something like the Scots to try and trade out really effectively in the late game. We've also got Isildur going for Austere here with some G43s potentially on the field and some command tank action. Interesting to see how this works out. We've got a MG moving to the right up against 2 riflemen.
Yeah, I like the tank trap formation as well on Nagano's fuel. Some little interesting developments in the early game so far, nothing too exciting. We saw Orange Pest, by the way, yesterday. If you haven't seen it, guys, I'm going to upload it in a couple of days' time. Orange Pest versus Love Nest. He did an amazing USF game on Faymanville. It just got my juices flowing for what US can be at their very best.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now that because Asher's qualified so early on in this process, and he's typically a guy who likes to play a lot of USF, so we've kind of seen a lack of them in these subsequent tournaments.
We have, and it's exciting to see them once again. MG pushes up right into the rifleman's face. What on earth is Isildur doing there? Well, the Pioneers had enough to push them away. We've got frag grenades, though. They've just been teched. He's got 2 rifles still active. Can he get up on the MG? Can he get up on the Grenadier? He's going to go for a unison throw. Unison throw incoming. He's staying in the battle for too long, though. Isildur smelled something foul, and he dodged it before it even happened. He does get away with the MG, though. That could have been so much worse for Isildur.
Well, he is going to win this fight at the end of the day, and he's going to be able to take the fuel point and do the same to Isildur that Isildur did to him in the early game. Rip that fuel away from Austere and delay the teching.
Siege Donkey says, good lord, those nades, but I promise you that could have been so much worse. Isildur smelt something was up and he moved his 2 squads, if you noticed, just before the grenade was thrown. Because he was like, why is Nagano staying here for so long?
Is that 6th sense of the CoH2 6th sense, which is much lauded.
Well, exactly. If the riflemen are positioning and it doesn't make any infantry combat sense, it's likely that they're trying to throw a double grenade in unison, which is basically an early game wipe potential.
Exactly. It's a lot of resources into that, but if you can make it pay off, we've seen several players do this. You can get an MG wipe, and that's it's basically a game at that stage.
And there's something so satisfying about 3 rifles nades when your double grenade at the start of the game, wipes a squad and takes an MG. Probably one of the best ways to win a co game. Only takes 3 minutes as well.
Yeah. You can save all that energy for the next one.
Very hard to pull off though. Probably not
the
worth
MG out of
trying.
position here on the right hand side. Another rifle squad coming in. Just has to hit retreat immediately.
God, Nagano's on fire today. He's having a great start to today's activity.
He's going to try a grenade on retreat. Oh no, he cancels.
He did try one, just missed it. The other guy tried it in the end.
Yeah. Oh,
rear echelon was wiped here by the Pioneers. What's Isildur doing? He's having a terrible start to things.
Yeah, that was not ideal. But at least it's just an RE squad. He's still got 3 solid infantry combat squads. Sorry, 4 with the lieutenant.
Oh yeah, that was Nagano that lost that. I think he's gotten too excited for his own good. I was used to Isildur losing, but it was actually Nagano there.
Nagano's probably throwing too many grenades at this point. He's got all the map, so he's not going to be too hurting for munitions. But I think Isildur's got his number now, and he's going to be able to avoid those pretty easily.
Well, let's see how quick this M20 or Stuart is, eh? Let's see how quickly he can get it out. He's at double fuel for a while, plus loads of standard territory points, including this one possibly to come.
Yeah, and he's going to force off the engineers here, the pioneers. Interesting, because he's got the fuel for the... he's going straight for the Stuart,
Yep, there it comes. It's going to be bloody fast, isn't it, that Stuart?
It is going to be, yeah, and there's... I mean, well...
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point.
Yeah, he's got the Battle Phase 1... So, I was going to say downloaded tech. he's got Battle Phase 1, so you can build a building now, and he's doing that. He knows what's coming.
You wouldn't download a battle phase. Remember that joke about you wouldn't steal a car?
Yeah. You wouldn't pirate a video, would you? It's like, yeah, I would. You would. No, I've never done anything illegal.
Me neither. I don't have a Fire Stick loaded with all the apps downstairs in my television. I'm just being very specific because I absolutely want to maintain that I would never condone piracy in any sense of the word. Lieutenants push in, Grenadier backs away, tries to make it to this little wedge of heavy cover there. The Lieutenants going to slowly continue this assault for Nagano. He's had a great start, and here comes the Stuart to continue it for him.
Yeah, and I think Isildur's going to go for a pack here. He knows what's coming.
You can hear it now, and its first shots are coming. That Grant's low on health. Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
Great shots, opening shots from the Stuart. We do have the LT pushed away by the flamethrower, newly acquired by the Pioneers. And the MG in a fairly good position, but will be flanked.
Yeah, it seems to me kept that Grenadier in position, by the way, to make the Stuart think there's a pack in there. And doesn't seem to have had any effect. Nagano's continuing his assault. Look at this as well. He's got a flank off. He's going to possibly neutralise the cutoff. No, he's just going to keep attacking.
Aggression, aggression, aggression. Attack, attack, attack. We do have the pack out now, and that'll be giving him some reprieve. But he's done so much manpower damage with these early game assaults. He's so struggling.
Oh, and he's got the Greyhound to help him out as well. Just heard a grenade in the north. Grenadier does incur some health damage, but it's only that. But those M1 Garands can shred.
Yeah, this has been such an action-packed game that at 8 minutes you've got 4 CPs and able to get that Greyhound out. I mean, we're looking for maybe an all-light vehicle early assault here with a look to try and take out the pack and finish the game early.
We've got a canister round possible as well. The Grenadiers don't want to lurk around. They're going to need this pack to be perfect.
Oh. I mean, you need 6 shots to take out both these vehicles.
Oh my.
So, with just one AT gun, he's in for a real tough time. He's going for the 222 now, but that 222 gets countered by both of these vehicles.
Do you know, the crazy thing about Isildur right now is he's calm.
Yeah.
He knows as his Wehrmacht, if he gets his 2 packs out, gets his double MG out, he'll be absolutely fine. Doesn't matter if he's got 200 victory points left by that point. He's against USF. If he can stall Nagano's cascading waves of aggression at any point and provide a wave break, he can maintain control of this game.
He can.
Obtain it, rather. Right, Pioneer's pushed away by the Greyhound. Pack's trying to line a shot up. Pushing a little bit too far up for my taste. No, there's the 222. Should be able to protect him.
Yeah, so this is where Isildur gets an opportunity to level the playing field and stabilise. Might even end up going for a double 222.
Von Aston, of course, a tournament player of significant fame, reckons he should have just waited to try and get the Sherman out. It's an interesting idea. We'll have to wait and see if that is the case. Grenadier could not cap the fuel. Riflemen were suppressed by the MG. Looks like Isildur's... Yeah, that's it. He's stalling the waves of aggression, Finn. This doesn't look big, but I promise you guys, it is big.
It is, and there's a lot of manpower actually these riflemen have just lost there, and it's going to take a while for them to heal up as well. So this fuel cap on the right will be delayed won't go on for as long as it could have done. And there's only so many ways that you can flank on this map. And once you start to get that feel for what your opponent's plan is and what they're planning to do, you can start to counter it preemptively.
Okay, that second wave was kind of stopped by Isilda, but the third wave's going to be 2 Greyhounds this time.
Keep it coming.
Is the levy going to break? Let's have a look.
We've got 2 packs now from Isilda, so I think he knows what the play is.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes go for a second MG at that point, or maybe even a second Pioneer, but no, he's gone for 2 packs relatively early in his build, and here comes the double Greyhound. It's a pack of rabid animals coming down the western flank, but the packs are ready.
They're ready, and if this doesn't work out in the next few minutes, it could be a strategic hard counter for Nagano.
A capture point is under attack.
Because he's delayed his delayed his Sherman for quite a lot of fuel.
He has. And Graham's much better than M20, don't forget. They have more health, I believe. They've got the canister round as well. But, you know, they're no Sherman.
They're no Sherman. They don't have that versatility in that armour, obviously.
And as soon as the Panzer IV's on the field, they're going to be pushed away very easily.
Exactly, and I don't see any easy options for AT for the Americans at this point. They'd have to tech for a...
Weapon rack is now accessible.
Could be that Nagano felt like... tech for the captain, definitely, but it could feel to Nagano that he just like unlocked God mode. The way his Panther did that driving with the Panzer IV evading the shots, he might just think he's unlocked easy mode for CoH2, and he's trying some crazy double Greyhounds build, and he may live to regret this.
I think he might do. And do you know what? Like he's probably hoping to take another quick game off of Isildur with an unusual build, but you know it's tough. I suppose you've got a best of 5 to consider, and you don't want to spend every single one of those games going 40+ minutes.
Somebody in chat, Fickerwolf, just said the game's balancing out. It is not balancing out. It's going massively into Isildur's favour. USF require to be on top at all times. They're a make or break faction, in my opinion. And as soon as you see them stalling, it spells disaster, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's right, and especially on a map like this where you've got limited flanking options. There's only so much you can do with these light vehicles, especially with a 222 and 2 pack guns, and Faust on every squad as well, basically. I think that Nagano's missed his opportunity because if you go for 3 light vehicles, you need to go in and you need to trade out from packs.
Really do, and yeah, I think with 4 Fausts, 2 packs, an MG with incendiary rounds, and a 222, light vehicles are going to struggle.
They are. I mean, Nagano's saving up a lot of manpower here because most of his trading is done with vehicles which obviously don't lose manpower. And he's only got the four infantry squads, but what is that manpower good for if he can't deploy it?
Yeah. And Von Ivan's crying in chat. He's like, why would you make a build like this without throwing it all in? And he's right. You don't do this with... You have to be insane, pants on head aggressive if you want to make this work. You can't just play normally or you'll lose. It's that simple.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a strategic mistake here from Nagano, but we'll see how he transitions. It's not over yet. He's not lost anything major.
Maybe like an amazing butterfly bomb over some packs and some Shermans. Oh wait, he didn't build the Shermans. He's got the Greyhound instead.
Yeah, he hasn't even got the major out, so not even got the option yet to build the tanks. And right now we're seeing Nagano building the building to build the Panzer IVs. And he's only, what, 40 fuel away from the unit?
Looks like they traded grenades there. Acquiring a retreat. Victory point avoided because he wants to try and get a grenade off on the MG, but the MG still gets him anyway. Oh, yeah. Nice quick transition there by Isildur.
very much paying attention. Oh, the other squad's removed suppression, so we'll be able to force it away.
And the Stuart's pushing in, the Greyhound's pushing in. This is the moment Nagano feels like he wants to push and make something happen. He's still got one rifle active, but there's another pack waiting, and the Grens are prone with that LMG firing. One Greyhound is able to take out a pack gun, but it itself dies.
He had the perfect opportunity there with this sort of low on munitions and unable to throw a Faust, but the other Greyhound, the second one, just wasn't in position, wasn't ready there to pounce.
No, and the LMG and Pioneer Flamethrower are able to stop the pack being taken. Grenade dodged there by the two-man Vet 3 Grenadier as the Stuart pushes in. We've got a pack lining up once more. Grenade thrown on the Pioneer.
Squad's very low. He's not going to be able to take the pack.
Greyhound's pushing in, getting aggressive. Could the second Greyhound die? Stuart's pushing in now as well. Just trying to make something out of nothing here. But he's hurting because of it. Excellent defense by Isildur with an Osvin to come. Oh, what a perfect counter for light vehicle spam.
Exactly, yeah. And still Nagano's not in a position to get a tank out or a counter in any form. He's going for an MG.
Oh, let's get some flak panzer hype. Let's give it all the hype. Only 45 were ever built in the Second World War. It's the red-headed step-cousin of the Wirbelwind. But I think it's much cooler. The little hexagon of terror is going to annihilate some poor Yankees.
Exactly, and you can see these little guys in the top there just enjoying their life, having a nice sunbathe.
Well, with two packs, and you can't blame the man for going an Ostvin.
I just realised actually, I've just seen on the animation that the second guy, he's just sort of like chilling out in the top. When the gun starts firing, he puts his hands to his ears.
Does he? Is that all he does?
Yeah, he just sits there and then puts his hands to his ears.
Hey Wilhelm, come check out my new Ostvin. Oh yeah, so great.
We're gonna have a pool party later.
One guy's doing everything, the other guy just watches and covers his ears.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Wilhelm, the gun is so loud. Yeah.
Powerlifting Pete's wrong. Does he reload it? Powerlifting Pete says he reloads it. I don't think that's a thing. If it starts reloading, I'm going to look away because I don't want Powerlifting Pete to be right.
He probably does reload. It probably helps a bit, but no. Mostly he just stands there and watches.
Oh, I don't want our cannon to be lost, Finn. We made a great joke. Let's keep it at 50 cal.
Okay.
In position. Osvin pushes up with 222 support. Major's finally on the field. A 780 manpower. It's a crime that he's floated so much.
It certainly is, and I wonder if maybe he's going to go for a Jackson instead of a Sherman because he's got so much other light vehicle power.
Well, that could be good.
We're seeing now that transition from USF having all of the cards to none of the cards, where you've got MGs and LMGs and all sorts on the field that just whittle down the rifle squads before they can get in close and be effective.
We've seen the equivalent of going all in poker with a low pair. Just don't know what's going to happen. It looks like to me that Isildur's got a full house now. Really big army size. Nagano's finally, with his chips down, he's going to get a Sherman. It's very late to the party.
Yeah, I think he needs to go all in. He needs to take out the Oswin and take out the AT guns, and he's got a solid chance. But without doing that, I'm not sure.
Okay, so he's got on the upgrades. Everything's got a bar except the Major, who's now a bazooka Major, or a Major bazooka.
He's a major pain.
Could be for the
As he misses
62.
both. Yeah, he misses both bazooka rounds there.
Right, Von Ivan's analysis in chat is he's got one chance as Nagano. All in or lose. Let's have a look at the final throw of the dice for the guy that's never won a world championship.
Yeah, it's not going well with the double packs finding the Stuart there. Have to have that out of the action for a while.
6 infantry kills on the Osvin thus far, but it's early days.
Yeah, it's up to vet 1. Once you start getting this thing up to vet 3, it becomes a machine.
I think it's already a machine, actually, Findy.
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Fair enough. Sherman's going in with prioritised vehicle. Can he take out the Osvin? He needs 2 more shots. He gets one of them, but the packs are there, of course. Riflemen are able to secure the central victory point.
Be good to see him preemptively use that smoke to try and force the AT guns to move while he goes in. So that Sherman smoke could be really good if used defensively.
Gren's capping up the eastern side. Fuel-wise, Silda, of course, has the Tiger soon. Not fuel-wise, sorry, but command point-wise, he has the Tiger soon. So he maybe... No, he's going to go for a Panzer IV. Just ignore everything I just tried to say.
I thought it was a great choice in this at this point, really. It counters everything on Nagano's side.
Especially if these packs keep attaining veterancy like they are.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing that Nagano can make that really hard counters the Panzer IV. Even Jackson struggles because he's got the same number of shots to kill.
Raid tactics being used in the west by the ground, capping up the victory points as there's a major assault in the centre. Bazookas kind of find them off, but don't really do much.
Yeah.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Osvin claims its 9th victim. As the Sherman drives into the centre.
Because he's using armour-piercing rounds, he can't use that Sherman for its best quality, which is the HE rounds for wiping squads.
Yeah, he's trying to kind of jack of all trades, master of none right now.
Panzer IV pushing off the ground Greyhound in the west.
Yes, leading the way for the Grenadiers to come and reclaim that victory point as the Pioneers claim the centre. And another Grenadier squad in the east versus the Stuart. That's still alive, don't forget, with veterancy 3 and 13 kills.
Yeah, it's doing very well for itself, actually.
It's the Stuart thinking, he's pushing in. Rear armour hit by the Osvin, there's 2 packs. That's very dead, Stuart. Oh, he's trying to get something off here. It's going to be the cluster bombs.
Slightly delayed reaction from the AT guns. Might catch one.
Oh, so close, but no, it is evaded.
No opportunity for Nagano to go in.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Yep, Major throws some smoke out. Riflemen advance, but they're hit by the Panzer IV.
Oh, look how quickly that lieutenant goes down to the now vet 2 Ostwind.
Yeah, 13 kills now. That happened quickly. There's 4 off the lieutenant squad.
So Nagano still with approaching 1,000 manpower in the bank. I wonder what he's going to do with it all. It does mean he can keep trading badly, but it's not what he wants. He's not getting VPs. He's not getting kills.
Well, he surely could have gotten the airdrop to the combat group, which is, you know, pack howitzer. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
He could have gotten double M1AT guns. He could have got an extra 50 cal. There's many things that may have been useful, but this could be useful. Pushing in with the Stuart and the surviving Greyhound. Can he take the 222 out for the second time? Yes, he can. There we go.
The enemy has dealt us a blow.
Great little pickup. Get that out of there. He's squids in for that.
Forced off. Panzer IV goes into the west. His rifle's low, requiring a full retreat. Panzer IV's tracking him. This could be a squad wipe.
Stayed by the bush.
Still could actually be. Let's go stationary now. Oh, but he premature fired. But there's the pintle mount, got the kill.
Only had enough manpower to replace it immediately.
It's going to be a Jackson next from Nagano. That's interesting. There we go.
I think that's a good choice. He's got the range. He's got the screening forces for it. He just needs to. I think maybe he should go for the Pathfinders. It will give him some good scouting information.
Not let up. The enemy
If he can turn this into a a slugfest with maybe a Scott, maybe another NG or so, you might still be in with a chance.
Ostvin's tyrannical in the centre, 16 kills. The Jackson needs to do something about it. We're going to get a second Panzer IV from Isildur, giving him a really well accomplished support armour core build.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I'm not sure what this doctrine is really doing for Isildur. I think it seems to need any elements of it.
Seemingly not, actually. It's a really good point. I mean, it's not really even worth a frag bomb in the late game. There's not many support weapons. There's only one.
Yeah, he might be able to catch a repair. Oh,
Major dead.
yeah.
Ow.
He's
Ooh,
now got
Stuart's in
4
peril.
Securing our territory.
But the rifleman forced it away.
All vehicles and no infantry and all the manpower. Not sure I'd like Nagano's strategic choices here.
Look at this, got nothing left on that top of his infantry. He's very top heavy.
Yeah.
Or bottom heavy, rather. His
Like
fat
J-Lo.
bottomed Naganos, indeed. Pack 40's either side of this hedge. Now there's no escape. Ostwin forces away the rifleman, one of the only 2 riflemen remaining. Oh, sorry, he queues up 2 more. You have to be joking me. Does
2 more,
Nagano
he's still
ever
got
want to
300
win a
manpower.
world championship? This is his 3rd grand final. He was beaten by Loveneth. He was beaten by Isildur. He gets another shot at it. And he's saving up 1,000 manpower. What's going on with the man?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. I think maybe this isn't his most practiced strategy, and he was hoping to take Isildur off guard, and it's just not quite gone to plan.
Might as well just tap out and wait. Go to game 3 now.
Yeah, maybe he's playing on autopilot and trying to tire Isildur out.
Possibly.
The enemy is taking
We
our
know that
territory.
Nagano's used to really long games and long tournaments, but then so is Isildur. So
Yeah, it's a risky game. Trying to tire your opponents out. It might happen in reverse. You're just banking on your reservoir of endurance being deeper. Might not necessarily be the case. Here comes the rifleman with fresh recruits leading the way. Of course they are. The veterans tell the newbies just get up front.
yeah, they'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Jackson cannot find an angle. It's barely gotten a shot off yet.
Yeah, and he's bleeding manpower now. Not that he's lacking in it still, but he's going to be bleeding a lot soon.
Right, okay, this was vaguely successful. Now we've got the Stuart and the Sherman going in after the blitzkrieging Panzer IV. The Jacksons, caught off by the pack, so it needs to get out of there itself.
Yeah, what a success.
Oh, Isildur misses the Stuart. How could he miss that shot? He needs to go stationary. Could still get it yet. He's tracking it. He wants it. He needs an attack ground now. Oh, he misses. The second one might make up for it, though. Jackson, meanwhile, packs are ready. Sherman's in jeopardy.
And on the wrong round, he's still firing HE.
Oh, what a pickup by the now veteran C3 pack.
Yeah, that's the real weapon of war now he's got. It's never going to miss a shot. Well, it will, but it won't miss many.
We have forced the enemy down to
Oh, I think its rate of fire is such that even if it misses a few, it'll still get the vital killing blow.
I think it will. We've got low VPs for both sides now at 28 minutes. 29 minutes more like. But it's just slightly lower. But he's got all the initiative now. He's got... if you look at the population cap of both sides, Isildur's on 93 and Nagano's on 46.
Just under double of his opponent. That is terrifying for Nagano.
It is. I don't think he's going to try this again anytime soon.
Oh, here come those butterfly bombs. Doing a little bit of engine stun to the Panzer IV, but there's no Jackson to back it up. It's currently just fresh off being repaired.
Yeah, a bit of a mistime there, I think. But he's still going to go in, he's still going to try it. I think he knows he's got one chance.
Yeah, he's going to have to throw everything in, including the kitchen sink now. Oh, and the Ostvin's going to get on the retreat path. Stuart's down. It's been alive for so long. Jackson finds a mighty long-range shot. The riflemen lead the attack, but they're soon to die.
Just not enough. He just hasn't got enough.
fearsome 21 kill veterancy 3 rapid fire Ostwind.
Nagano's just sitting here bleeding out. He's got no fuel. His manpower bank is dwindling, and he's still got 48 pop cap to 91.
Oh, it's a
not going so
4v4
well.
build order now. He's getting double Jackson.
Yeah.
It's just like getting screamed at. I've lost all my infantry to a Katusha. Build another Jackson. We'll win this battle on the step. It's fine.
Yeah.
4v4 gaming. Oh, and the packs are going to line up on the shark-faced killer and take him out of commission.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'd auto F4 now.
Yeah, he might have done so. We just don't know with the server delay.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah, the game's
Yeah.
over. It's 1-1. We've got a best of 3 on our hands.
GG. Thanks for watching.
Haha, nice emphasis. Findeed.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know the announcement will be next. Just when Findeed's back, we'll go straight into it. I'll actually talk about the stats of the game first. How about that? It's a pretty decent game. And I probably want to talk about the stats, I guess. If I can get my thing working. There we go. So the KD was not as bad as you'd think. Army value, Nagano kept ahead of Isildur for a good amount of time. But after that 13-minute mark, let's say, I mean, somebody on Reddit said my predictions are terrible. I just wasn't very happy about that because I think it's very easy to read USF games. I'm not really bigging myself up in my ego that much, to be honest. If they don't win, they lose, but they have to always be winning to win. So yeah, we'll just wait for Findeed to come back, and then we're gonna get straight into the announcement. Or we might as well do it soon now. He's coming back now, the old chap. And then I'll ask for a bit of a countdown in chat. I think, something like that. Might as well set the scores now ready for game 2. Well, game 3 now, actually. There we go, We're ready for game 2. Cheers, guys. So you guys wanted it, and it's here. Company of Heroes 3 is going to be mobile only. I've been given full permission. No, it's not really the announcement. But I do have something to ask of you, chat. I want the most discombobulated, uncoordinated countdown of all time. If we could all please count down, because this announcement has been 2 years in the making. We've had COVID standing in our way, and there's been another guy organising it with me, and we're ready to unleash it now. It does transcend not just the community. We've got support from multiple elements, and it's going to be really, really exciting. So I could get a good old-fashioned 10 to 0 countdown. Let's go with as many 10s as I can see. I want to see some 10s. How about a 9? Anybody for a 9? Give me an 8, etc. How about a 7? And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. As a community, we have proven time and time again that Company of Heroes is a spectacle like no other. We've got a classic Company of Heroes death struggle. With fingers around his throat, Inca tries to break the knuckles of Love Ness, and it's a race for the finish. 4 victory points each. Everything get over the line. They've got to keep it going. We have already shown that we can come together to elevate this game to competitive standards it was never designed to achieve. But now it's time to show that we can have some fun in doing so. Welcome to the after party. GCS3 will be a fantastic 4-player event, live and in person, featuring fan favourite players such as Helping Hands, Elpern, The Angry Dutchman, with more to be announced. They'll be playing surrounded by the fans that fund these events, drinking beer, having fun, and enjoying Company of Heroes amongst the community. Now to talk more about the venue and the host country, we'll go over to my esteemed co-organiser, Coolio.
Hello, my name is Coolio, and it is my pleasure to invite you to Denmark to enjoy the 3rd Grand Championship Series. The competition will be held over the course of 2 days, at a clubhouse to a fishing resort. The venue is located just north of the town of Billund, the home of the Lego brick. This event has been in the making for a long time. I hope you're tuning in on the 28th of May.
And so there you have it. It's going to be in Vikingland, Denmark. And not only do you have this awesome community-focused tournament to look forward to, but you also have a unique opportunity to win one of these tins. This is the first time I've seen that these tins are available to the wider public. They're made by Relic, and they're for Company Heroes 3, and they include so much good merchandise. You can see the flag behind me and several other things, bells, and indeed genuine whistles. It's a really cool opportunity. There will be 5 of them being given away in the chat. I'm going to do a World War II in Company of Heroes quiz where you get 1 question after every game of GCS 3. And if you get all the answers right, one of those tins could be yours. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to GCS 3, the 3rd installment of the most prestigious tournament series in Company of Heroes history. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you soon. So there you go, everybody. That's what we've been working on for the past couple of years. Finally able to do it. It's going to be GCS 3 in Denmark. And as I tried to convey, it's going to be more of a LAN tournament kind of feel to it. It's going to get 4 really good players, 30 or so guys, some beer, some barbecue. We're going to get loads of webcams. We're going to stream it to you people. And it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Have some really interesting confirmed players so far. We got Helping Hands, Elpern, the Angry Dutchman, even Findeed. Findeed, you're going to be coming.
Yeah. The only player I can beat is myself, but I'm going to come. I'll be on a dedicated cam just showing me eating the whole time.
Yeah. And we got Finty. He's going for another burger. What are you going for this for, Finty? Salad? No salad necessary.
I don't need fibre.
So yeah, we've got 20 of 30 places. If any of you are patrons or you've been previous backers of tournaments, feel free to message me on Discord. And we are vetting everyone that comes, but if I recognise your name from the list of donators from the past million years, you're more than welcome to attend. Basically, we all put in the same nominal sum of money, around €60, and then that funds the event, etc. The prize pool will be funded via Patreon, so please become a patron of the league, patreon.com/Master League. It's going to be really fun, really fun. The last weekend of May, Ishtari's going to come. He's there. He's one of the attendees. I'm looking for anyone else. Kawzak, your name was mentioned, but I've never seen you donate anything. Jibber, Jabber, Jobber, and God is an Astronaut were mentioning your name. I think they want a little clan party or something there. Got loads of people, obviously, that are going to be asking, but we can only have 30 attendees in total. That's our limit. It's going to be a really fun party, though. It's going to be an absolute good laugh. There's Ed 80Hz. He's going to be on the plane to Denmark. We're going to have a great time. Von Ivan couldn't come, unfortunately. There's a list of people that couldn't come, which is kind of sad, but it's really tricky with the pandemic just finishing. There's horrendous events going on in Eastern Europe that we won't even talk about right now. And yeah, it's a really tricky time. Vector's there. He's going to be there as well. You're going to see Vector. Armand is going to walk from Thailand all the way there. He's just going to start tomorrow. And unfortunately, Loveness never replied. I think he's more interested in the electronic events these days, not the in-person ones. And I kind of, because of the elite level of play not being able to come or not replying, basically, the event has now been tailored towards more fan favourite players that we have seen streaming recently. And that's why Helping Hands, when he RSVP'd, I was like, I spell an opportunity to have players that are fan favourites. We can have Alpern, Angry Dutchman. Oh, Tightrope's going to be there, Findy. Tightrope is coming all the way from New Zealand.
God. That's going to be exciting. I've never seen him in the flesh, so...
Well, I was explaining to him that there may be a small opportunity for him to play, right? And I said, well, at the moment, like, the fourth spot's kind of unoccupied. You've got Findy. He said, well, I do actually beat Findy in auto match, he said.
Not all the time, mate. I have to get up really early if I want to catch him in auto match. So he's well warmed up. No.
Hafiz, you can make that happen, mate. You're a patron. All patrons should have received an email asking them if they... you should have had an invite at some point, mate. Any patrons should have had an email, plus all the players I could find in the European region, the big ones, should have had an email. Loads of donators from GCS history should have had an email. It's fine. Kawzak, if you're not a patron and you get there's other guys that can vouch for you not being a terrorist or something, maybe we could consider your application. But might want maybe €100 instead of 60 to make up for the lack of prior donatorage to prize pools. But I think you're in Denmark, so your cost should be rather low.
Yeah, that's true.
Email from me. Ping me in Discord, Affies. I think you're a Patreon, aren't you? So you should have had an email in the past. Well, he wanted to be a... Damn it. But yeah, ping me a Discord message and I'll send you the email, Hafiz. But yeah, guys, there's the GCS hype. And yeah, let's get on with casting this grand final. I'll unleash the video on YouTube. Sorry, Fendi, you can speak now. I've spoken for long enough.
It's just looking like it's going to be an interesting couple of matches, so looking forward to getting into it. I think yeah, but it's going to be an exciting weekend in Denmark. I've never been, so looking forward to going on.
Well, I'm going on the Wednesday, so if you want to go to Legoland, I can go on Thursday. Guys, there's the YouTube video. Could you all give it a thumbs up and a view now? I'm just making it public as we speak. Just now. There you go, it's public. So click it again, sorry. Give it a bit of a spike of attention if you could. And let's go and spectate this third game of the series. Let's get Finn in.
I'm in.
Good man. And let's find this bloody game, shall we? Viewers. Crossroads ML. Are you ready, Finn?
I'm ready.
Oh, God.
I don't think I'm ever going to be ready, let's be honest. We've got back to the safe factions